I just love 3D, getting these glasses and enjoying movies that just shoot out at you. And I think 3D will never die. It'll be something that'll be around and be enjoyed. And I'm so weak. I'm so weak. I'm so weak. I love a good zombie movie. And I love Brad Pitt as an actor. He is very likable, whether he's playing something crazy like in 12 Monkeys or being something very quiet and innocent and gentle like The Curious Case of Benjamin Buttons. But when it came to this brand new movie called World War Z, yes, Brad Pitt, everybody, Brad Pitt. Yeah, it's something you hopefully can get past that when you see a movie, but it's very, very tough. Now, with this movie called World War Z, it is based on a novel by Max Brooks, which I found out before I saw this movie, about a month after I saw the trailer and, whatever, that he is actually the son of Mel Brooks. And this film was definitely having some major troubles in production, and when it was going through the final stages of it getting released, there was a lot of drama that was happening. So I remember when the trailer came out and a lot of people were upset with the CGI and that the zombies were, traveling really fast and they weren't working really slow. But it didn't really excite me. It didn't really bother me because we've seen representations of them, being slow and being fast. So I was like, please, just help me forget that this is Brad Pitt, that we're actually seeing something exciting. Then the film was rated PG-13, so I was really quite worried going into this film. Now that I've seen World War Z, how do I feel? I feel like this movie is just okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's nothing offensive. It's just mediocre and okay. I think some of the glaring problems I actually have with this movie is the fact that it is directed by Mark Forster, who I really admire as a filmmaker, but I think he's better when he does something small and intimate, like Monsters Ball and Stranger Than Fiction and Finding Neverland. Things like that, he is really, really good at. But when it comes to action movies, I don't think he's really done anything that really has excited me. His 007 movie I thought was an okay movie. I enjoyed it, but in the end, it just doesn't have return value. So yeah, he's directing this film, and Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt, I really like as an actor. He doesn't really bother me, and he doesn't bother me in this. He does a fine job. But the thing that made me so upset is that it's Brad Pitt, and you see that, and he's there, and you never really get into the story. I would have liked if a lot of these people were unknown. One thing I just remembered. I remember watching this movie during the movie a few times. I saw this actor come back and forth, and I'm like, that looks like Matthew Fox. Wait, that looks like Matthew Fox. And at the credits, it appeared that Matthew Fox was actually in this movie. This movie actually wasted the talents of Matthew Fox. Now, if he was in deleted scenes that we didn't get to see and we get to see his character grow, it was such a shame because I think Matthew Fox would have added something to this movie instead of just being some guy that just had a few scenes where he had a scene where an extra could have done that. And that was such a shame. What else did I not like in this movie? I felt like this movie should have been R-rated and took more chances because we've seen more intense things and more violent things on television. Every week on AMC's Walking Dead, we've seen this done better. And when it comes to fast-moving zombies, we've seen this done better with movies like 28 Days Later and even 28 Weeks Later and I Am Legend. This movie is not really making me upset. It's just making me like go, what a missed opportunity. This is clearly a missed opportunity, and it's a fault that this movie should have never been made in the way that I think. I've read some things about the book and the movie, and I think the movie and the book are totally different. I have not read the book. I'd be really curious if you have read the novel. How does this compare to the actual movie? Because from what I've heard, it doesn't compare at all. They're like almost two different things. And I don't know. Maybe this movie or book should have been turned into a TV series, but of course we already do have The Walking Dead. It's just hard when there's so many better options than what is playing right now in the multiplex. You're better off just renting a classic, rent the classic Night of the Living Dead. You'll find more terrifying moments, more entertainment value, more worthy dialogue that happens between characters that you can care about. I didn't care about anybody in this movie. I just felt numb, bored, and I feel like, okay, it's just okay. It's a flatliner. It's not the worst movie I've seen all year. It's a missed opportunity, man. I'm so disappointed by this film. I really wanted something to enjoy, and in the end, I'm just gonna have to give World War Z 2 boring stars. My glasses. Luckily, I've got 10 more in my car. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. And also go to WhoYouTube.com. And if you really love to go to the movies almost every day and get a chance to see 1 2D movie a day, I highly recommend you check out the website MoviePass.com. It's an amazing thing that has blessed my life so much, and I want it to bless yours.